Hey, what's going on, guys? It is TemperAlliance, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, a few days ago they released the multiplayer at Gamescom. They were the first people to actually show off their game for Gamescom, and it was on the first day. And a few days ago, or last week, I pretty much talked about Advanced Warfare, the multiplayer, but it was only like a 5-second video. It was pretty much after the story trailer that they released with a 5-second teaser trailer at the very end. So it wasn't really much, but it did give a lot of information. Now we pretty much know everything about it, and I want to go over it and talk about it on my channel because it's just honestly fantastic. Now, from Call of Duty 1 up to Call of Duty Ghost, it was pretty much based on the same thing. You know, you're just running, you're shooting, and you know, it was just pretty much the same thing. And they always tried to change it, but there weren't major changes, just to make it, you know, new, like new guns, you know, change the look of it differently, you know, customization, they changed that, kill streaks, and so on and so forth. But now Sledgehammer has taken it to the next level, and now you can double jump, dash, all these combinations. You can actually go on top of buildings now, which is going to be honestly fantastic. And somehow, you know, even though they completely changed it, it still feels like Call of Duty, and that's that's what most people are saying. You know, I haven't played it, I can't play it, it's not even out yet. So but that's what most people are saying. You know, they're saying, you know, it's completely different, but it still feels like Call of Duty somehow. Well, I don't know. So Sledgehammer has put in a lot of new changes, like the one I just mentioned, double dashing, double jumping, and all that great stuff. You know, new guns. There's a laser gun in multiplayer, and also there's a bolt action pistol which takes forever to reload. So it has its ups and its downs, but the major one is supposed to be a very powerful pistol. It's the bolt action, and it just takes forever to reload, which is pretty much the downfall. But it's still a great weapon, I'm guessing. I don't really know. A lot of great weapons. I can't really name them because you know, I can't really remember, to be honest. And you know, and also they pretty much added customization to the next level. So you know, for so many years for Call of Duty, you know, you just see their names and create a class and barracks and so on and so forth, and the voting system at the bottom. You know, they pretty much brought customization to the next level. So now you can customize your gender, which was the same thing as Call of Duty Ghost, so it wasn't exactly major. You can customize your helmet, your exoskeleton suit, the color, pretty much anything. And they said that there's over 1 billion combinations of customization, which is pretty much awesome. And you can also you know, see what other people have, and you can also see their classes. You can see what they have, you know, by the customize their character. And for some strange reason, I have this funny feeling that most people are just going to put females on them, because that's what most guy gamers like to do. They just put them as female, which I don't really know why. Maybe because they just prefer females as their character. Maybe that's pretty much the most obvious reason. But anyway, so yes, you can see what other people have, you can see their classes. So yeah, so you would know what you're going to be up against, which is pretty cool, so that you would know and you'd be ready. And you know, if they were having, like say for example, a submachine gun for classes, and if you want to be prepared, you know, you can change your class to like an assault rifle or a sniper or whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much a good thing. And also there is a virtual world. So as soon as you create your custom class, and if you wanted to know what it feels like, there's a button on your controller that you can press, and you're going into this virtual world, and you actually test out the gun before the actual game starts, which is pretty cool. So you can pretty much test out your gun if you don't know how it feels like, which is going to be very good, and is the first time ever being implanted in Call of Duty. Because you know, like I had those moments in Call of Duty where I just unlocked a new weapon, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, I'll just might as well test this out. And then when I get in the game, I don't know whether it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. And you know, if I get a kill, I'll be like, oh wow, this is good. Or I could die like 1,000,000 times from it, and be like, oh wow, this is kind of a bad gun. And you know, now, you know, I could have, you know, taken my best class just to try out that new weapon, which really sucks. So now for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare to have that virtual test run is just honestly fantastic, and it's going to make the game a lot more easier, and you'll know then whether to keep it in your class or not, which is very good. But I don't really know how long you know, exactly before it takes you out when it puts you in the game. But either way, that's a very good idea. I'm glad that Sledgehammer did it. For new game modes, they brought back Hardpoint and a new game mode that they created called Uplink, and it's pretty much like a basketball type of game where there's two teams, ball in the middle of the map. You have to pretty much pick up the ball and bring it to the opposite side and put it to the uplink, as they call it. And if you jump through it while the ball is in your hands, that's 2 points. And if you throw it in, that'll be 1 point. And when you have the ball in your hand, your gun is taken away from you, which is obviously a bad thing, which means that the enemy can kill you. But also, to try and, you know, not get killed by the enemy, you can pass it, throw it to the enemy, they'll automatically catch it, and then you can kill them, and then that'll be a big bonus for your killing, which they have mentioned it in the trailer, which is kind of funny. It is kind of funny that that they, you know, you can throw it to the enemy as if to say, look, I need to kill you, can you just hold this for a minute? And they're like, yeah, sure. Bang. You know, I honestly couldn't stop laughing the way you can actually pass it to the enemy, and also you can pass it to your teammate as well, so that, you know, you can actually get out your weapon, or if they're closer to the uplink, you know, you can pass it to them, and all that great stuff. But for some funny reason, I can see a lot of trolling in that game type. You know, I could just see people, you know, all those high up trolling YouTubers, just, you know, getting the ball in the uplink, waiting for their teammate to get in this kind of gunfight, and then they just pass it to the teammate and then they get killed. I can just see that now. Like the moment when I saw that you can pass it to your teammates, I can just see, okay, a load of, you know, trolling is going to be in that game type. I can just see it now. Hopefully it doesn't happen, because trolling is not good. I don't really like people who are trolling. You know, that's just my personal opinion. You know, they are getting, it is funny, I will happily admit it, but I just don't like it, because it's just annoying if it happens to you, and, you know, all they do is just laugh at you. It is funny, I would happily admit it, but it's not great, and I don't really like them. But I am subscribed to a few trollers, because they just bring out good content, because, you know, most of those trollers don't really exactly make the other people mad, and except they actually make them happy, and they bring out good content. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, so Uplink is the new game type. But the one thing that they haven't mentioned for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and no one really seems to think about it, because, you know, they're only starting to show off this game. You know, what's going to be the third party game type? You know, Treyarch has zombies, Infinity Ward has extinction. What is Sledgehammer's one? You know, I'm really hoping that they bring back zombies, because they brought back Hardpoint, that was from Treyarch, and I'm not exactly sure what they brought back, but from Infinity Ward. But anyway, hopefully they'll bring back zombies, or maybe something got to do with zombies, you know, so they don't copy Treyarch. But hopefully they bring back something in third party, or we might not see third party ones. You know, they could just have a simple campaign and multiplayer. You know, since they're practically new to making Call of Duty, you know, they might not have that third party one, but I really hope they do. But anyway, this game is actually fantastic. And also, to customize your classes, there is pick 13. You know, in Black Ops 2 there was pick 10. In this game it's going to be pick 13, which means more customizations. And also for your score streaks, you know, you can actually customize this. So in my last video I said there was a guy that only had 2. The reason for that is because you can customize your kill streaks as well. So you could have 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. So there's 4 if you actually, you know, if you want 4 kill streaks, and you can also put attachments on those kill streaks to make it a little bit better. Like, say for example, a sentry gun. If you had a sentry gun down, and if you put attachments on it, you could take it out and carry it with you for a score streak. But also there is a price. You know, it's 100 points extra, and also it will fill up your pick 13 class. So most people only have 1 kill streak, so that they can put more attachments on their guns or perks or whatever it is. You know, most people only have 1 score streak. Well, that's what I see in the Call of Duty one, over at Gamescom. So not many people are after score streaks than used to back in Modern Warfare 2. But as you know, I think it's a great idea that they've pretty much brought in customizations to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, especially everything. You can literally customize anything in your setup class, which is Also, you know, very good, and this game looks very exciting. It's pretty much the new Black Ops 2. Call of Duty Ghost wasn't really exactly the best, but you know, I really have high hopes for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I pre-ordered the game. Hopefully it'll come here soon, and if it comes here on day 0, I would have a chance to bring in some double XP, but since it'll be coming to me, I highly doubt it, I'll have it on day 0, maybe a few days after, but you know, it doesn't really bother me. But anyway, that is pretty much it. That's all I have to say about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a like, and also leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about Advanced Warfare? Are you getting Advanced Warfare? Are you going to play Advanced Warfare? Are you going to play it until until next Call of Duty game comes out? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and see more videos like this from me. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.